Hey, it's Chris again. I got to take off my steri strips yesterday for the first time, so I wanted to make an update video and show you how my scars are looking and everything like that. So, here's my right side, and here, this has always been my better side, like healing-wise, so the nipple is it's going a little bit faster than the other side. This brown right here is starting to fill in really nicely, and on both sides the nipples have popped out. So, like, what could happen to you is when they do the top surgery, it's like completely flat for a while, and sometimes it's even like inverted a little bit, and that'll pop out like sooner rather than later. But sometimes you just have to wait a little bit longer. But they've both popped out on both sides, and that's really the only part that looks kind of like a wound rather than a sort of scar. So it's still like kind of a bright red that's happening over there for right now. And then here's my incision underneath. Can you see that? Yeah, it's pretty thin and nice, so I'm like pretty happy with it. There's some bruising around, but the scar itself is like super thin, and I'm really happy about that. And here you can see the other side too. Same sort of thing happening. There's some black spots here, and those are just scabs, and they've been falling off pretty much like in the shower every day. But the same thing going on over here. There's some brown at the top, but then right in the middle, like the nipple itself, as opposed to the areola, it's bright red right now, but it's healing up really nicely, really quickly too. That's probably the most satisfying part, because every day when you take off the Zeroform, which is those little yellow squares, the fabric that it gives you, that's like petroleum based, there's a little bit more of like the scab that comes off, and that's nice. You can see the progress every day. So what I'm doing now is I rub coconut oil into my incision for like a few minutes right after my shower, and that's good because it breaks down the scar tissue, and that's like really important. I think it's probably like one of the most important parts, besides like whatever scar strips that you're gonna get, is that you massage it pretty often, because that's what's gonna keep it nice and flat and break it down, and then you'll be able to just move freely much quicker once it breaks down. Yeah, and then I got Mepitac, which is, it's by SafeTac. Whatever, it's a SafeTac technology, I don't know. Phoenix recommended it. His YouTube is Morgan Anthony 23, I think. So he has a lot of good videos, check those out. It's 2 centimeters by 3 meters, and it's like a roll. So, mine didn't come with instructions, so that's great. I don't know if Amazon, it's like a little bit less than $20, which is good. And, well, okay, the thing that you don't want to do is like, yesterday I tried to put it on like right after I put on the coconut oil, and it's not going to stick if there's something like oily on your skin, like it's not like actually really sticky like tape would be, but it does like adhere to your skin pretty well. Like there's like it's a little sticky, but there's no like adhesive glue or anything like that. So just make sure you let it all like soak in after you massage, and like pat it a little bit and then stick it on, and it'll stay. I had a problem with like falling off like before I realized that, but then afterwards it was fine. And then especially because I have the binder on right now, I'm like still wearing the ace bandage for another week. It sticks really well. So yeah, it's looking really good. I'm excited about it. My drain holes are super minimal, and that's great. I got like a weird little bruise right here just from like the drain itself, just like pushing really hard into my skin, and I think I got that on the other side too. Yeah, like what the fuck. But it's just a bruise, so it should go away pretty soon. And I'm still on that vitamin regimen that I think I talked about on my last video. If you missed that, if you go to my Tumblr, you can go to the video also, but if you go to my Tumblr, it's byoboy, B-O-I, so byoboi.tumblr.com. And if you search in the FTM tag or in the top surgery tag, you'll just see it listed there, and it's kind of easier than to like skip around in the video. So yeah, I'll probably update in about a week, or maybe 2 weeks, see like what the progress is like.